Hello, friends. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Sports Talk with B. Watts Entertainment, and I'm your host, Bernard Watts. Today, we're going to go inside the locker room of the Colorado Buffalo, led by Coach Prime, aka Deion Sanders. Deion Sanders has did a tremendous job by putting this team together this year. Last year, they got off to a good start, but it didn't end so well. Coach Prime went out there and said, I know what I need, and at the end of the year, I'm going to address it. And he has done what he said, y'all. He said he was going to redefine that offensive line. And he has done that, y'all. I'll tell you, man. He has brought in some dogs, y'all. Yes, he has. Justin Mays, he brought in. Akira Walker, he brought in. Tyler Johnson, Caleb Benson, and he bought all of those players right there through the transfer portal. They transfer from another college just to go play for Coach Prime. That's awesome, y'all. I'm telling you. And also, the recruit, he went out and got the #1 offensive tackle out of high school. Jordan C. is a straight down dog. Go to Well-Off Media videos and see Jordan C. Boy, I'm telling you, straight bulldog. Bulldozer. Straight hog. This offensive line remind me of the Redskins back in the, when it was, 1985, 86, with Doug Williams playing with them hogs. Oh, man. Huh? Jacoby them. This offensive line remind me of them, man. Man, this offensive line averaging 6'6", 330 pounds. Straight across the board. I'm telling you, man, they going to be able to. Last year, Colorado had a hard time trying to run the ball. They didn't commit to it. But this year, they're going to run that ball this year. And they're going to protect their quarterback this year. Last year, Shador was on the run and got sacked more than anybody in the college football league last year. But this year, two can stand up straight this year. Shador, she ain't got to worry about it this year. He got some straight out hogs, y'all. Not dogs, but hogs on this offensive line. I'm telling you, Coach Prime did what he said he would do. You got to give it to Coach Prime, man. He did what he said he was going to do. He brought in some players that's way better than he had last year. Now, it's up to the coaching staff to coach these guys up, to get them ready for this season, for the Big 12. And I think they can do it. We're looking for Pat Sherman, because he's been named the offensive coordinator, to take this offense to another level. He got NFL experience. He's been a head coach. He was the former head coach of the New York Giants, and he was a former offensive coordinator for the Denver Broncos. So now he's bringing all that experience up to Denver, Colorado, to be with Coach Prime and the rest of the guys. I'm sure he in the building working. He don't have all this off season to know what kind of offense he want to run, and we looking for big things from Colorado this year. Coach Prime said this is a year for expectation, and I believe that. I'm telling you, this team is a team to reckon with. I predict they go 10-2. They got 2 games in there that kind of scare me a little bit, because they got some good teams too. Nebraska got a good team and a good coach. Kansas got a good team and a good coach. And they both got 2 good quarterbacks. So them 2 teams right there, they kind of scare me. But I tell you what now, if Coach Prime, let's go to the defensive side. If Coach Prime lock down 2 more players in 2 different positions and 2 dogs, that defensive tackle and a middle linebacker. If Coach Prime do that, Coach Prime going to take care of Nebraska and Kansas. And then they're going to run the table, 12-0. On that defensive side, who he done brought in? He brought in Wiggins. He brought in that end rusher, B.J. Green. He still got Bentley back there. Bentley was a linebacker, and he was a straight dog, y'all. Yes, he was. He just didn't have no help. And you know you got Travis Hunter on the other side of the cornerback. He's a #1 quarterback, and he's going to be a Heisman candidate. Travis Hunter. You know who he is. That's it. And you got Slusher back there. You got Shiloh coming back at that safety. Only thing Shiloh need to work on is locking up when he Tiger, because he can hit hard. He bring the thunder now. He need to lock up. Just lock up when he tiger. Wrap his arm around him and bring him down instead of going in with his head and shoulder. He gonna hurt himself and he can get kicked out of the game for a personal foul like he did last year. So I'm looking for him to come better this year and his coverage. I've been watching some videos of Shiloh. The way those wide receivers running by him, he taking the wrong angle sometimes. Cause he's running wide open. He running full speed now, trying to get there, put that damage on him. He calling the headache game for a reason. So he need to work on that, and that's up to the defense coordinator, whoever defense coordinator gonna be. Coach Prime hasn't said who the defense coordinator gonna be, but he posted naming this weekend. Also back there with Shiloh, you got Kamani McClain. He was a freshman last year. Now he's a sophomore. I'm telling you, and Kamani McClain been in that classroom, y'all. He got all academic, all American. People ain't telling you that. I seen it on the news. he been in them books, y'all. Mama said he can't come back to Florida, not right now. So Kamani wants to give Kamani a hand clap, but not only just doing it on the field, he's doing it in the classroom also. Big up to you, Kamani. Yes, sir, man. Hope to get you on my show live. We're gonna talk, all right? All right, man. Also back there, they got Hodges. Hodges is the brother of the quarterback. Yeah, they're two brothers. So Hodges coming in. Also back there in the cornerback and safety position. Man, I'm telling you, Coach Prime got some real dogs on that defense. Yes, this team is way better than it was last year. Coach Prime brought in some players way better than he had last year. Because remember, Coach Prime got there late. He couldn't do the transfer portal just like he wanted to because he had a commitment to Jackson State and they had to play in the Celebration Bowl. While he was doing that, the AD, Rick George, brought in some coaching staff. I ain't gonna say all the coaches there, but he got the offensive coordinator, Sean, and the defense coordinator. So Coach Prime made an adjustment at the end of the season to go with Pat Sherman for the offense coordinator, because that's who he really wanted. And at the end of this year, the defense coordinator left and went to Auburn, and now Coach Prime's in the search for his own defense coordinator. So that's going to make a lot of difference. Getting the coaches that you want, that who you comfortable with. Coach Prime didn't know nothing about those guys. So now he's able to search, do the research, call around, and see who's available, and get an interview and get the defense coordinator that he wants. Anybody can be better than the one they had last year. Man, every time you turn around, you're throwing a flag. That throwing flag. What's wrong now, Rip? Too many men on the field. Man, that comes from coaching, y'all. Defense coordinator should know his personnel. You don't went through spring training with them. You don't went through practice with them. Different games setting with them. You should know your personnel. Everybody should know when to go in and when to come out. I blame that on coaching, y'all. Coaching has got to be better this year than it was last year. And the responsibility is Coach Prime. That's my boy, but that's his responsibility to get his coaching staff on one accord. It can't be but one way. It got to be Coach Prime way. And everybody got to buy in, the coaches and the player. The spotlight going to be on you. If you ain't used to it, you got to get out the kitchen, baby. The spotlight going to be on not just Coach Prime. The spotlight is going to be on the coaches, the assistant coaches, and the players, and everybody associated with Colorado. Get ready. I'm telling you, it's America's team. I've been trying to tell you I've been doing this for 3 weeks. I've been telling y'all on Twitter, Instagram, and now YouTube. Coach Prime and Colorado Buffalo are America's team. Everybody talking about it. Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, podcast, Big Dog Chico, Robert Griffin III, Cam Newton, Club Shay Shay, Stephen A. Smith, the pregame show, Uncle Neely, and you know yours truly, the Sports Talk with B. Watts. We talking about, we putting a spotlight on Coach Prime, and I love it. Yeah, I love it, y'all. I love it. And I know he going to rise to the occasion. Like I said, they are America's team, and they are the new kids on the block. And if you ain't riding with them, you can get left behind this year. I promise you that. We going to win the Big 12. and we're going to make the playoffs. And if you ain't watching, we'll take the whole thing from you. You better come to play this year. Go to Well Off Media and look at the strength and conditioning program that they got going on up there. Coach Prime got the military right there for them boys. Boot camp style. The Marines. He got the Marine Corps. So, I'm just saying, man, ladies and gentlemen, this is the year for expectation for Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffalo. And we looking forward to it. I am. I know I am. So, hey, take your time out. Go over and watch the videos on Well Off Media. And watch mine too now. All right? All right. But, hey, hit that like button for me. Subscribe to my channel and share the videos with your friends. And I appreciate that. And don't forget, we're going live Thursday at 8 o'clock p.m. I need you there with me. Thursday at 8 o'clock. It'll be my first live show. And I'm hoping, praying that y'all come up aboard and be with me. All right? All right. I got to get out of here. May God continue to bless you spiritually, educational, and financially, that you may be the person and that your family be the family that God wants to be. Once again, thank you and be blessed. All right?